I didn't realize how to.
The key.
And the key was inside.
Locked Emily in the car. Hey, so Jeremy went to be with his dad at the hospital for a little bit, and his mom went to work to do a couple things and then to go get her hair cut. Emily is taking a nap, and I am catching up on YouTube, so I'm sorry about some of the vlogs being late. My main channel has some late, but I am working on catching up on that now. There's nothing I could have really done about it, so yep, I'm gonna keep on chugging along and doing what I can. So I'm here with the dog. He looks like a cushion, but there's actually a dog there. The upload speed here is phenomenal. Like, I'm getting caught up really fast, so this is awesome. Yes, it's so good. Good morning, Emia. Oh, what? Do we need to clean your bum bum? That's a good boy, Jake. I'm gonna push you to the left. That's a very good boy. Yeah. Yeah, but then I looked at the sign and it said something about wound care.
Yeah, but somebody went in there.
You don't have to be in the vlog.
Well, I mean, really put the people we know. So, you know, it's not a moneymaker for us.
Is she here? Where's my water?
It's over by the chair on the other side.
The chair back. Oh, please give me some consonants.
Oh no.
Yep. Some people say water.
Or like how they say oil down.
Earl.
Earl.
So we've been at the hospital, hanging out, playing Scrabble, and I won.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, it's kind of weird vlogging around like Jeremy's parents because they don't see us do it. Like, you know what I mean?
They're not used to it for sure.
Yeah, and I don't think either of them want to be in it. So if I don't vlog a lot while I'm here with them, then that's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad didn't want to and your mom didn't really seem interested, so.
Yeah.
Now we're picking up and we're gonna go hang out in the room again, but he was taking a nap, so that's why we played a game. Emily took a little nap too, so. Yep. Are we having dinner at the supermarket? Emily, are we having dinner at the supermarket? You gonna be in the vlog?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
No one else will. This is my brother-in-law. Yeah, Your mom and dad don't want to be in them.
No, you never asked me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you were like, maybe you thought I was asking something else.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You want to be in it?
Sure.
I mean, of course, you know. Of course, Jay wouldn't in a hospital gown.
Yeah. Ooh.
That's Grandma.
Yay, Grandma. Hey, Emily.
Have sushi. Not real sushi. Not like raw. That looks good.
Yep, it does. Hey.
Wait, so she was over there. She came all the way here. Hi, Jake. Jake, you want to be on the vlog? Or do you want me to cut you out? Do you feel comfortable with yourself? Do you have a good body image? Are you showing off for the vlog? Tell me, do you feel comfortable with your body image? You know, you could start a beach body. I can be your coach. All you have to do is count your containers. We'll get you set up. And if you want, you can even buy Beachbody on demand where you can do your workouts wherever you go. That should be their new theme song.
Absolutely. Count your containers.
Count them one by one. Count your containers. See what God has done.
Hello. So,
I haven't really vlogged since. Like, I haven't talked since we were in that family room.
oh wow, yeah. Well, I put this comfy shirt on because I'm gonna try to do a little bit of a workout tonight yet, which is kind of late, but if I don't tonight, it'll be 3 days that I haven't, and I really can't.
I already failed at the challenge pretty much.
Well,
I've just had, it's just been too much
yeah.
going on.
I don't know. I've got a couple things I gotta take care of, and so I just really need to try to keep up with it. I can't let it slip.
So what did I do today?
Maybe what did you do today?
What did I do today?
Oh, well, we've been having some issues with our key fobs for our car. Our car has the remote keyless entry and the keyless start, and I didn't really realize the buttons, or I didn't really realize there was actually how to get to the battery, so I hadn't replaced the batteries. I didn't realize how to.
The key
And the key was inside.
locked Emily in the car.
And Autumn got out and it locked itself in the car.
And it shouldn't.
And you don't know how it did that because
What happened, I'll just relive it one more time.
I thought I was supposed to, but that's okay.
I was loading up everything to go bring Emily to visit Grandpa in the hospital. And I had to get the stroller and everything around with this dog hanging around the baby. And I have to watch him because he licks her and all that like a billion times. So I put him in the kennel. I went downstairs while she was playing and I got the stroller, brought it out to the car, and Jeremy had a bunch of stuff in the back. So I had to get that out, put it in the garage, and then put the stroller in. And so I got the stroller in, then I came in here and got her in the diaper bag. And I came out of the garage and put her in the car and turned it on and shut the door. And the car was unlocked. All the doors were unlocked at that point. And then the garage door wasn't working, so I had to call Julie that's Jeremy's mom. I don't even know if I said that. To figure out how to close it. And I finally just decided I was going to press the button and run out. Because the keypad wasn't working on the outside. So I was on the phone, I clicked the button and I ran out. And went up to the car and I couldn't get in. And I tried every single door. I tried every button and it wouldn't let me in. And I had no clue how loud the music was, how cool it was in there. I mean, I knew I had some airflow, but it wasn't like on cool, really, really cold or anything. So I had to hang up with Julie, call 911, and they sent a cop out there, or a sheriff. She wasn't running lights and sirens. She was going like normal speed. Because I think the car was on. And she came out and I don't know what you call it. It was like a long stick and some wedges to kind of wedge the door open.
Yeah, we have something called a Big Easy Unlock kit that we carry at the fire department.
That's kind of what it was.
And it's a long kind of angled,
with the hook at the end.
Yeah, and you basically there's like a little.
You're like Jeremy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So there's like this long hook and there's these wedges, and there's also this little thing that looks like a little blood pressure cuff kind of thing.
Yes.
And you put that in first, and you squeeze it, and that creates a space, and you put the wedges in, and then you stick the tool down, and you find that lock, and you pop the physical latch inside.
The lock, she couldn't get the lock to do it. So we had to press because the lock is like a button. She was trying to press down on the button and it wouldn't like put enough force on it. So then we had to push on the window button and got the window down. Then we unlocked it and got her out. And she was crying, but she'd only been crying for like 3 to 5 minutes. The rest of the time she was just in there chilling, listening to music. And then I think she realized I wasn't getting in the car and I was just standing on the outside. She probably noticed I was worried, but I don't know. I was freaking out, right, Jeremy?
Yeah.
I kept thinking, like, they're not coming. I gave the wrong address, or like...
Yeah. You're like, should I call him back? Should I call him? I was like, no.
Oh, it was scary. Yeah. And then I was on the phone with Julie when it happened, and she started praying. And I was like, hey, I'm gonna call 911. I just hung up. My mind was like past the point of no return. I was in fight or flight. I was ready to go grab one of those landscape bricks and like break the window
and I was
open.
like, no. Like, the only way you're doing that is if she's legitimately choking. Like, she can't breathe at all. Like, she's gonna pass out and die. It's the only way you're doing that. I said, because the cop will be there. She's like, they're not coming. I'm like, they're coming. It's like, well, they should be here by now. I'm like, I don't know how far away they're, and she's like, you couldn't get it through your head that the cop might actually be coming from a faraway place.
But I don't feel like that's okay.
Yeah, it is.
If they're coming from far away, it's like...
They don't have a choice. They only have... Okay, this particular area has really crappy cop coverage, okay? It's just the way it's always been. They don't have a ton of deputies out. They never have. So, at least unless it's gotten better that I know of.
And then I kept thinking, I should have told her it was off. That way they would have come.
They came kind of fast. It wasn't actually as long as what you thought it was.
I should go back and look at my phone.
To my defense.
Sorry, you said you'd be in the vlog.
All I said was,
oh.
Lord, please help us know what to do. And
I thought you had more to say.
I'm going to call 911. And I said, okay.
So, I mean, he answered your prayer.
Yes, exactly. That's my point.
I know. Okay,
I told you everything was going to be alright.
Oh my gosh, here it is. Look. 911. I called 911 at 2:04. Okay? Wait. Okay. So I wish it would tell me. So I talked to you for 1 minute, 2:03 to 2:04. Then I called 911 for 1 minute. So that's 2 minutes. Oh, wait, no. Okay. At 2:05, I hung up with 911. Then I called Jeremy. I talked to you, Jeremy, at 2:06 for 10 minutes.
See?
10 minutes is a long time. Think about that, though. When your mind is in that space, 10 minutes can seem like a very long
For a
time.
panicked mother, that is eternity.
Yes,
10,
and
I mean,
agree.
10 minutes is like a decent chunk.
I agree, but what I'm trying to tell you is that for a non-emergency response,
I mean,
that's really good.
if I wasn't the mother, that would seem like,
I have some fire responses, some fire department responses for legitimate emergency calls that take me longer than 10 minutes to get to parts of my district.
it felt like a long time.
Yeah.
And she wasn't running lights and sirens, and it just felt like, man, I wish I would have said, like, the car was off.
Something to get them there soon.
Yes. And I kept thinking that. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, it just,
That's another one
For-
of the storybooks.
yeah,
You've had some interesting adventures with Emily. I'll tell you that much right
I
now.
know.
But it wasn't your fault.
No, the stupid car key.
I know. I mean, that's
I
one
have
thing I'm
batteries,
glad
though.
about. It wasn't my stupidity.
Okay. Well, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us on our day, and I don't know.
See you
We
later.
appreciate you watching.
Yeah.
See you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodiles.
Good night.